Hey, rideshare enthusiasts. It's me, Russ Shaw, with another Chronicles of Rideshare. Hey, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. If you find this video helpful, informative, remarkable, or out-freaking-rageous, please hit that thumbs up, will you? Any questions that you have in the comments section. This is the rental deal for rental drivers. This is what's going on recently with Lyft, especially if you're in the Seattle metro area, Washington State. The good to go fiasco. Things I'll be covering in this video. Can I use my good to go pass still? Why am I being charged? And are we being reimbursed as rental drivers by passengers for the tolls that we accrue doing our rideshare driving each day? Okay, so just leaving the good to go office, getting some information. Some new, this is December 10th as I'm recording this, some new bad news from Lyft about how tolls are processed here in Washington State. So if you're renting a car from Lyft Hertz, or I imagine Flex as well, although I haven't looked into it in Flex, I'm doing express rentals myself. This is something you need to know, all right? Now, I started getting these charges coming out of my checking account by Lyft. You know, no real explanation, just, hey, this is Lyft, we charged you $8. Thanks for that. And I'm like, what? Where did that come from? So I got out of the Lyft office and they said, it's tolls. And I said, well, I've been putting them on my good to go pass, my personal good to go pass, and it's been fine since August. I've been doing that. And I've been paying my tolls. So to answer the first question, can you tie your good to go pass to your Lyft Express or Flex rental program? Now, when I asked the guy at the Lyft office earlier today, he said, you're going to be paying double if you do that. But I went to the good to go place, right, in Bellevue. There's only two, I looked it up, that exist in the Seattle metro area. There's Seattle and Bellevue. The woman at the good to go office said there's only one way to be charged, and you shouldn't be charged double. She doesn't see how that can be happening. But she did say, yes, you can tie your good to go pass to your rental Hertz agreement, but, right? And there's a big but. It's complicated. What's going on is I'm being charged for tolls to the max rate. You think about transportation, all right? We have the Painfield Airport now up in the Everett area. There's a lot of flights that come in from San Francisco, from San Jose. These are people who are going into Bellevue, into Redmond. This is like Silicon Valley business. And, you know, for Lyft not to think that, well, you know, those people might want to use the HOV lane during rush hour, and, you know, the tolls on the 405 going up to $10. It's pretty consistent that just about every day, Monday through Friday, they reach max $10 toll rate. Morning commute, rush hour, right? Coming from north to south, Monday through Friday, $10, man. Sometime during the morning, I don't know a day it hasn't hit max toll rate on the 405 there. Max rate, what does that mean? Your passenger will be billed $3 for a ride, a toll that's going to cost you $5. That's what that means. So let's say you do a $10 ride from like Montlake across the bridge to Bellevue, right there on the other side, office complex, just across I-90. Let's say you do that. And let's say that ride is like, I don't know, $5 or $6, okay? It's not that far, about $6 to go across. Now there's going to be a toll on that. And let's say the toll is $3. Now the passenger is going to get charged $3 and you're going to be reimbursed the $3. But because of the way Hertz is billing you, the driver, you're going to have to pay $5. So your $5 ride across the bridge just went down to $3 because you have to pay the extra $2 processing fee for the convenience of having a rental, all right? The inconvenience of having a rental. And that's how it's going to work from now on with Hertz and Lyft. Unless you tie your good to go pass to the rental. You're asking yourself, can you do that, Russ? I just left the office, and yes, you can do that, but this is not good. So every week you get that text in the email from Lyft/Hertz saying that your renewal has been processed and you're good for another week, right? So what you get to do is you get to go to the Good to Go office. And here in the whole Seattle metro area, there's like two that I know of. There's one in Seattle and there's one here in Bellevue. I live in Everett, which is like, 18, 20 miles away from here. So in order to tie my Good to Go pass to the rental every week, on Monday, you got to go to a Staples or something like that, because they just told me this. They want a hard copy, all right? So they need a hard copy of the rental agreement. And then they will, after you go in there, you take a number, you wait in line for God knows how long, and then they do all this paperwork stuff, and they tie your Good to Go pass to your rental. So you got to do that every Monday, every week now. But I'm just not going to do it. And maybe my user rating goes down. I don't know. But I can't afford to pay a $10 toll for driving people, from, say, Painfield Airport into Bellevue anymore. I can't. Because HOV doesn't work without the Flex Pass. And you would have to take a bunch of time out of your schedule that you're not being paid for in order to tie your rental to your Flex Pass. So I guess from now on, us drivers up north sound here, we're just going to have to tell passengers, like, look, I'm sorry, but I ain't paying $10 toll. We're going to be sitting in traffic. I guess you got to take that up with Lyft. I'm sorry, it's not me. I just can't afford to pay, sometimes these rides are like $10. You're basically driving that person for free, unless you're willing to drive all the way to the Flex office. So in the past, Lyft has been better to us drivers and other drivers I've talked to and myself over the years. We tend to have made a little more money with Lyft, and I'd love to give Lyft the benefit of the doubt with this thing, but it's just really difficult when it's something, that catastrophic for us drivers. And so, yeah, it's like, I would like to believe that this is like something that landed in their lap from Hertz, maybe. This is a logistic thing. The pay-to-plate deal that rental car companies do. Because, again, Hertz isn't used to having drivers like myself drive a rental car for weeks, months on end, right? So it makes sense. Again, my Good to Go pass used to work fine, and now it isn't. So I have to tell passenger, I'm just going to tell them, listen, I'm sorry, I'm driving a rental, so I can't go in the HOV lane. So yeah, well, I'd love to give Lyft the benefit of the doubt. Like, how did they miss this? If Lyft, if you're watching this, like, seriously, I'm looking for another gig. Like, this is horrible. The diminishing of drivers' ability to make money doing this, it continues. Every year it gets worse. And yeah, man, drivers need to know. So, hey, if you found this video helpful, hit the thumbs up button. Please subscribe to my channel for more on rideshare, keeping your cars running, these kinds of things. Please subscribe to my channel, and see you down the road. All right.